Hi, good afternoon. To understand the future, we need to reflect on our past. So, I'm talking on behalf of the tea plantation industry. So, interestingly, the first tea plants planted in South India was here in the Nilgiris in 1834 when seeds were procured from China. At the time, Britain was fast becoming a tea drinking nation. The other option for them would have been to drink beer and get intoxicated all day, or, drink water, which is the other option, and perhaps get sick. So, because of that, there was a high demand and high prices. And what were initially started as small tea farms grew into massive, large plantations because land was cheap and labor was indentured from the plains. So monoculture worked then, because it, fitted all the criteria of being large, focusing on a single product, and generally catering to large and distant market. So the early planters, carved out and converted large, tracts of hillsides, and these are the plantations that we see today. So beyond that, now what has happened is most of us who grew up in the Nilgiris, tea has been central to our lives. I mean, for me, coming to boarding school after school holidays, it was the tea gardens that first greeted us as we entered the district. It has colored the physical and economic and social landscape of these hills, and for 200 years almost. But in the last 2.5 decades, tea has fallen on hard times. It has been ailing for various reasons. Some of the main challenges it's grappling with is low and volatile prices, high cost of production, low mechanization, the fact that it's not tech driven, and of course, the specter of climate change. As a result of this, about 10,000 hectares of tea has been converted since 2005 to other land uses, most likely to real estate. So, and this has had a fallout because it's had a serious socio-economic impact on the local population. Historically, the plantation industry has been interwoven with the lives of the local people. And it can continue to contribute significantly only if it is sustainable in itself. So, and to me, for tea to be sustainable, it has to make a paradigm shift from being a monoculture crop to polyculture. In polyculture, the land is more productive, and the farmers generate more income. Polycultures increase biodiversity. They are, amongst other things, they are more resistant to pests and diseases. They hold more water, so then there's less soil erosion, and it's the ill effects of drought are minimized. It improves soil health. It has a positive impact on pollinators, and so on. Tea is actually the most versatile beverage in the world, in the sense that it can be infused with a variety of botanicals and extracts. And many of these plants that produce these botanicals can be grown in our tea gardens. Tea can also be intercropped with a variety of tree crops. So I do believe that we must adopt polyculture, practices to make tea both economically and environmentally sustainable. Thank you.